was able to trip him up while on the turf as he was being blocked. Was able to get a hand out there and trip up the ball carrier.
And that was Martin who got the carry in a gain of about 4. It is 2nd down and 6 coming up now at the 35 of Firestone. Garfield driving here, but facing a 10-0 deficit. Long count this time for Sims and the Rams. Very long count. Give again. Martin off the left side. Got some yardage as he spun close to the 30-yard line.
And it was Mr. Harris again, Eric Harris, who had him by the legs and refused to let him go any further, but he did gain about another 3 or 4 yards, Bob, and they're within a couple of yards of another first down.
Clock running, 2:55 remaining, 3rd and 2 for Garfield.
Very impressive drive by the Rams. They know that they're in a football game here, and they would like to get some points on the board and put a little heat on the Falcons.
This is 2-down territory, particularly on the high school scene. From the 31, got to get to the 29. First down, Cozy inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. First down, Garfield.
Cozy using that strength of 220 pounds and running over people. Finally nailed by Stubbs, the outside linebacker, on the right side for the Falcons, but not before Mr. Cozy gives Garfield their 4th consecutive first down in this drive.
A little over 2 minutes remaining now in this first half. The ball's at the 24-yard line of Firestone. Thomas Lewis, I thought he was going to go wide, but he stays in tight. He and Anderson are the ends. And the full house for Marcus Sims. First down at the Firestone 24-yard line. Garfield on the march here, but trailing in the game. Give to White, hit in the backfield, and down at the 26-yard line.
Stalwart that time, along with Damon Davis coming through and nailing the ball carrier. Firestone changing up occasionally in that 4-4 defense and going to a nose man, going into a 5-3, taking one of the inside linebackers and putting him down in a position right over the center and causing a little bit of havoc for the offensive line of the Rams on that play.
Minute 48 remaining in this first half. Garfield breaks the huddle. They face a 2nd and 13. 2 wideouts to the left side. Lewis, the wide man, and Martin in the slot over there. Now they send another wide receiver to the right side. The back split. Quarterback Sims turns, goes back to throw. Got a man out there. Did he hang on or did he not?
No, Lewis.
Nope, he did not. Lewis unable to come up with it.
Right, running the pattern in the seam there, and the ball thrown just a little bit behind him.
Down at about the 19-yard line. Would have been a gain of about 5 on the play, or about 7 or 8 on the play, excuse me. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. Big 3rd down play coming up for the Rams.
Falcons now will probably stay in their 4-4 defense on this particular down because it is good against a long yardage situation. They have plenty of pass protection in the secondary, and we'll see what they can hold the Rams here on this big play, Bob.
Minute 37 before halftime. It's 10-0 Firestone. 3 wideouts this time for Sims. Over the right side, got a receiver inside the 20, down to the 15, short of the first down, but they've got the ball down around the 15-yard line now.
Well, Lewis, who was a split end that time, and his slot back crossed, and a little crossing pattern, the 2-man pattern between the slot back and the wide receiver. Lewis made a nice catch of the ball, and the Rams now will be facing a 4th down situation.
4th and 2 coming up. Timeout Garfield. We'll be back in 1 minute. 2 at the 16-yard line of the Firestone Falcons. It's 10-0 Firestone on top, and we have 1:11 remaining before halftime.
As you mentioned, Bob, this is a big play, and it appears that the Rams are going to forget about any thoughts of a field goal here. They're going for it. They'd like to get 7 points on the board here before halftime.
Ball at the hash mark, near the hash mark on the near side of the field, as the Rams go toward the closed end of the bowl to our right. All right, remember now 1:11 before halftime, and a 4th down and 2 coming up for the Rams. Lewis wide to the left, Martin wide to the right. Running backs are split behind Sims, the quarterback. They've got a Anderson in the slot of the left side. And here's Sims faking the handoff and throwing, and it's batted down, and it is incomplete. And Firestone is held And a big defensive play. They tried to hit Lewis out over the left side, and the Falcons, two of them were there to get a hand on the football.
Derek Karras, who got up into the air and deflected the ball, almost intercepted it, and the Falcons will, as you mentioned, have held and will take over here with just a little time left in the first half, and still with a big 10-point lead, and that is very important.
So defensive plays by Firestone have played a big part in this first half, the way it turns out. Following a fumble, they scored on a field goal. Following an interception, they scored on the touchdown, and they lead it 10-0, and they have the ball now at their own 16-yard line. Quarterback Buckner hands to his fullback this time. That is Damon Davis, who scored the Firestone touchdown for short yardage over the right side. Gained about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Falcons.
It's almost a disaster as Davis found the ball slipping just a little bit down his leg that time and went down and grasped it tightly before he hit it onto the line. This is where you don't want to have a goal line stand and then turn the ball over on the next play. Clock
running with 36 seconds remaining now in the first half of this one as the Falcons break the huddle. They're leading it 10-0. A 22-yard field goal by Stan Kenner and an 11-yard run by Damon Davis. The scores in this game, along with the conversion, of course. Handoff, they keep it on the ground. Cross the 15 to about the 16, maybe the 17-yard line.
They're content to let this clock run out, but
evidently. They don't want to take any chances this deep in their own territory. And the first half has come to an end here at the River Bowl. And we're seeing a good one. The Firestone Falcons and Garfield Rams retire to their respective dressing rooms now on this
probably all year long.
For Garfield, getting ready to receive the second half kickoff. White in the middle, flanked by Martin and Anderson. Stan Kenner to kick off from the hash mark on the right side of the field. Garfield will be moving from our left to right as we start this second half. Okay, 10-0 Firestone. Firestone's Kenner kicks it down the middle. Actually, the right side taken at the 15-yard line by Anderson, opening across the 20, 25, 30, out to the 34. Nice return by Pat Anderson of Garfield, and the Rams are in pretty good shape as we start the second half. Joe Danzy downfield to make the stop for Firestone.
I'll tell you, Anderson is a surprising athlete, Bob. He plays tight end, which most people think, you have to be about 220 pounds to play, but this young man's only about 180, 185. Played defense when he had to on the goal line. Here is returning kickoffs. A very versatile athlete.
First offensive play of the second half right now from the Garfield Rams, who trail it 10-0 from their 34-yard line. White coming to the near side, 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds on the near side of the field at the 46-yard line. A gain of about 12 on the play, and a Garfield first down.
And that's exactly what Coach Fortner and the Falcons don't want, is to give these Rams a head of steam here. They want to stop them as soon as they can here in the second half, but if Garfield blocks like they did on that particular play, they're going to move the football.
Gain all the way to the 47-yard line. The Rams with the 1st and 10. Full house backfield. The ends are in tight. Fullback is Cozy. Sims, the quarterback. Hands off. Martin at the midfield stripe into Firestone territory, and he's cut down at the 48-yard line. A gain of about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 coming up for Garfield.
First two plays of the second half are any indication, Bob. Garfield's come out. They're playing good, strong, basic football. As we mentioned, they're not panicking. They're just taking that football and running it off tackle right on that play, off tackle left with 2 double teams, and that's probably what they're going to do a good part of this half, and they hope that they can get in the end zone this way and then make a dogfight out of it.
Again, the ends are in tight. Quarterback is Sims. That balance line give to Martin off the left side of the counter, right to left, got to about the 45-yard line. A gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and short. Coming up 3rd and about 2 facing the Rams.
Second consecutive play where Clyde Stallworth has tripped up Mr. Martin. Otherwise, he gets off for some long gains. And as it is, it's 3rd and 2 and another big 3rd down play coming up for the Rams.
Early third quarter action with Firestone on top, 10-0 on a touchdown run by Davis and a field goal by Kenner. Marcus Sims, a Rams quarterback, on a long count. He uses a lot of that long count. Give fullback Cozy. Got some yardage inside the 40. Down to the 35-yard line. Fullback Morris Cozy.
Cozy running off his right tackle, bouncing just a little bit off the right tackle spot that time. And Malik able to bring him down, but not before Cozy bowls his way down to the 35-yard line.
So the Rams marching steadily after taking the second half kickoff.
And what you want to do now, Bob, is if you're Firestone, perhaps on this play, on any first down play, try to bust through or vary your defense a little bit. Try to get him in a second and long by throwing him for a loss. We'll see what happens.
Here's the give to Martin. Over the left side goes Dwayne Martin. Got about 4 to the 31-yard line. Second and 6 coming up from Garfield as he tested the defensive right side of the Falcons that time.
Well, Farron Murphy down at the bottom of the pile that time, getting penetration, stopping Martin, but not before he drags himself for about 4 yards on the play. And you can't allow Garfield to get 4 or 5 yards on first down. If you do, you're asking for problems, and we'll see here.
Farron Murphy, the tackle, and Clyde Stallworth, the defensive end over on that side, the defensive right side of the Firestone Falcons. Good defensive team, but they're facing a good offense, and particularly a good running game from Garfield, though their passing is more prominent in their offense than it used to be. Martin over the left side, pretty good yardage, close to the 25, and he's cut down shy of the first down marker at about the 26-yard line. It's going to be third down coming up and about a yard to go for Garfield.
That time they sent Morris Cozy off a left guard. They faked the ball to him and then gave it to Martin as a second man going through in the inside belly series, and Martin getting close to the first down, another third and short.
All right, the line of scrimmage, the 26 of Firestone. 10-0, the Falcons on top. Scoring in the late in the first quarter on Kenner's field goal, and in that second period on the touchdown run by Damon Davis, the fullback. Here's the give to Garfield, running back. Cozy has good yardage inside the 20, down to about the 18 and maybe the 17-yard line, and that's another Garfield first down. So again, on a third and short situation, they go to their fullback, Cozy, in a reserve role.
Cozy is a very, very strong young man, a very large young man, and I'll tell you, Bob, he can bulldoze his way, and he proved it again on a big third down play, getting a big first down for the Golden Rams. Third first down in this possession.
This opening drive of the second half has been Garfield driving it steadily downfield, all on the ground. From the 17-yard line of Firestone now, quarterback Sims on the call, and he hands to his left halfback this time, and he gained a yard and maybe 2. John White, the ball carrier.
White that time attempted to go off right tackle, saw the hole closed, and elected to cut inside a little bit more. Was stopped for just about a yard gain on the play by a good penetrating defensive left side of the Firestone line.
Kistler came up to help out on the stop, a gain of 2. Second down and 8 for the Garfield Rams. They took that opening kickoff in this, the third quarter, and have driven steadily downfield. Here's the give. White hit at the line of scrimmage, but he falls forward and got some pretty good yardage inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, White looked like he was going to be stopped near the line of scrimmage, but twisted and turned and gained about another 6-7 yards on the play, and now puts the Rams into about a 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3 situation.
We'll call it 3rd and a long 2 at the 9-yard line.
Well, look out for Mr. Cozy on this, or to fake to him and give to the second man coming through. They're going to be looking for Cozy on this play.
So another 3rd and short situation. They've gone to Cozy twice in a row in similar situations. Full house backfield. Yeah, it's Cozy again. He's got the first down as he bulls his way to the 6, close to the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Garfield.
I'll tell you what, he was hit that time real close to the line of scrimmage by Steve Johnson, and it looked like he was going to stop, but then he just shook off Johnson and continued downfield before he was nailed and got the first down. And Garfield now, Bob, threatening here, 1st and goal.
From the 6-yard line. Here's that same formation, again with the ends in tight. 3 running backs behind Sims, the quarterback. Cozy off the left side, bounced off 1 tackle, got inside the 5, fell forward to about the 3-yard line.
And Cozy, Bob, very strong young man, but at 220 pounds, you wouldn't think that he could run with some instincts, but that time he showed a nice move back to the inside, got down to about the 3-yard line, and